Hello everyone, today we're going to present about effects of germination process on GABA contents of the germinated brown rice. My advisor is Assistant Professional Dr. Thiraphon Jingyusen, and the member is the first Mr. Sivat Wongbunshu, the second Ms. Napassanan Dogulab, and me, Natchawadi Punmani. Outline, introductions, objective, material and methods, result and discussions and conclusions. Introduction. Rice is a staple food of the world population. More than 50% of the population consume rice as a staple food, especially in Asia. Thailand gold rice is the main occupation, and eating rice as the main food as will benefit from eating is a food that provide energy and contains nutrients such as carbohydrates, proteins, and vitamins. Gamma-aminobutyric acid or GABA. Objective: the first, to study the effects of germination process on the chemical property of germinated brown rice. The second, to compare the GABA contents of brown rice and germinated brown rice.
This slide shows the method and method of the experiment: simple preparation, chemical analysis, statistical analysis. 3. LM for dry, protein analysis, art analysis, fiber analysis, the Howler measurement.
So, sample preparation steps. First step, the patty was weighed for 5 kilograms, and then it was cleaned and washed with the water, and then the sample was soaked in water at the ratio of 1:2 weight by weight. So we soak after soaking before 24 hours. Next, the soaked patty was germinated at room temperature with a spade watering every 4 hours. So the germination step is was taken for 44 hours. After that, we will obtain the germinated patty, which the root here as shown in the picture is about 0.5 to 1 centimeters. After that, this germinated patty was divided to two parts. First part, the germinated patty was steamed, we call parboiled, steamed for 15 minutes. The second part, the sample was not parboiled. The sample were dried using hot air oven at 75 degrees Celsius for 4 hours. And then the sample was analyzed to moisture content by moisture analyzer. So the sample should have the moisture content around 12 to 15% wet basis.
The simple dense for physical chemical analysis. For example, the germination rate, total yield, chemical composition, color volume, and GABA contents. This picture shows how we analyze, how we calculate germination rate. The total yield we analyze determines the yield of germination bowl rice. The color volume here in this picture, we use color meter and visual the color volume in L star, A star, and B star. The GABA content the simple was value. In this apparent, we use HPLC to analyze the GABA content of simple.
Alright, we are going to present the results and discussions. So definitions: BR, DICOM, GBR, and PGBRs, bowl rice or control 1 and control 2, germinated bowl rice, and parboiled germinated bowl rice. Germination rate. The resource germinated paddies is 94%. This germination rate is almost 100%. This slide shows our total yield of samples, and the total yield of samples vary between 56 to 64%. And in this resource germination process, especially for the PGBR, the total yield is that lower. The control bowl rice covering to parboiled step, the effects or reduce the yield of the sample. However, the germination process without the parboiling step was not significantly affect the total yield. Alright, for the chemical compositions in the experiments, we are analyzed proteins, fats, fiber, carbohydrates, and ash. The samples for the proteins content is the find that after the germination process, GBR contains protein than on B bowl rice. However, after we parboil the germinated paddies, it's sickly in the sample anyway for fats, carbohydrates, and ash. They were not affected by the germination process.
For this slide, we show the color value L star, A star, and B star. Delta E is color different. The results show that germinated bowl rice and parboiled germinated bowl rice. Germination process is not affect for the color difference between GBR and PGBR. However, germination process significantly affect or reduce the lightness value of the sample, as we can see that the lightness value reduced to about 54. And next, for the GABA content of the sample in this experiment, it's obviously after germination process, the GABA content of the sample significantly, especially the germination process without bubbling. However, when we bubbling, the germinated paddy GABA content was reduced significantly, but still higher than brown rice. Conclusion: germination of paddy improved the GABA content of germinated brown rice. However, bubbling step significantly reduced the GABA content of germination brown rice. Through germination of paddy slightly alter the chemical composition of GBR and PGBR compared with BR. 3. Color difference delta E of germinated bowl rice, GBR and PGBR was slightly different. Lightness value of GBR and PGBR significantly reduced compared with BR. Thank you for watching.